Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video where I'm going to be talking pretty much about everything that has to do about postpartum, starting from the delivery. There's a lot of things that people don't know, especially if you've never had a baby. So yeah, we're going to talk about all this. It is pretty much a lot of TMI and maybe nasty things, but I mean, let's just keep it real. Everything that I'm going to tell you guys is pretty much from my experience, and it's for vaginal delivery. I have not had any C-section, so I cannot really talk about that, only about whatever I've gone through. So with that being said, after you deliver a baby vaginally, oh my god, look at my nails, ignore my nails. Okay, so after you have a baby vaginally, people don't know this, some people might not know this, but after you deliver the baby, obviously the doctors, it's not just like, okay, you deliver the baby, you close your legs, and that's it, you're ready to go. Like, no. You deliver the baby, and then you have to deliver the placenta. It's not painful like the baby, obviously, because it's not as big as a baby. And it's like, it's the bag is pretty much empty, doesn't have water, so it's easier to come out. But yeah, you have to deliver the placenta, and it looks kind of like, it's pretty nasty though. I'll put a picture to show you guys what the placenta looks like. So yeah, another thing, sometimes when you have a baby and the baby's too big, or just by the force of you pushing, sometimes you tear it down there and they have to sew you up. So it's either the baby rips, tears you, or the doctor cuts you. They do numb you when they start sewing you up. So for Valerie, I did not feel it. For Jaden, the medicine, I guess, didn't go through or something. I don't know, but I felt every little thing when they were sewing me up, and that was horrible. My legs were shaking. It was so painful. And then for this time around, I did not tear, which is awesome, because the recovery is a lot easier. But yeah, so you might tear, and they have to sew you up, and that is not nice. For the healing process, it is super painful, especially if you tear. If you did not tear, the healing process is pretty much you're just sore from down there. Because imagine like your vagina just open up like this big to pop a baby out. So it feels sore for my baby is about to be 2 weeks tomorrow, and I still feel kind of sore. So there's that. But if you tear, the healing process, it's a lot worse, because obviously you have a cut there, and then they sew you up, and then it's just so not pretty. So after you have the baby, it's a whole process every time you go to the restroom. Even if you just go pee, it's a whole process. And yeah, I have everything that you need, that they give you here at the hospital in California. I'm not sure if all the states here in the United States or other countries is the same thing, but at least here in California, this is what they give you when you have a baby, after you have a baby. And you have to do this every time you go to the restroom. So first off, they give you, so I have this package, I already opened it. It's a little package, it comes 2 of these, and these are the underwears that you wear, and they're like, let me tell you guys, they're super sexy. Just kidding. These are the shorts. These are the shorts. These are the underwear that you wear after you have a baby. They're pretty much like mesh. They're super thin, and they're like shorts. So these are the underwear you wear, and if they get stained with blood, you just throw them out. They're disposable, and then you get another one. Like, they gave me a lot while I was there, so this one I just opened it right now to show you guys. But yeah, they give you these, so you have to wear this first, and then these are the pads that you have to wear. It's pretty much like a diaper, guys. Like, oh my god. And the nurses do tell you to wear 2. So imagine wearing 2 of these. Okay, so this is a pad. This is super huge, like super huge. And then you have to wear 2 because after you have a baby, you bleed a lot, especially like the first hour, the first days. So you pretty much have to wear it like that inside this. So kind of like, let me show you guys. Pretty much it covers you. It covers your whole front and your whole back. You guys can see, but it's pretty much like this. You have to wear that, and then they give you these little pads. These pads. Oh my god, ignore my nails, guys. My hands are full right now. I have a 5-year-old, I have a 1-year-old about to be 2-year-old, and I have a 2-week-old, and I'm super busy all day. I don't even have time. I haven't even had time to do my nails. Today I have makeup because it was my daughter's graduation and I had to look decent, so that's why I have makeup. And as I'm like, you know what, I already have makeup, so let me make some videos. And yeah, because I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna wear makeup. But yeah, anyway, going back. So you get these little pads. They're wet pads. They're like these, and they're super thin. Like right here I have like 2 probably. They're super thin. You see, like super thin. And they have like witch hazel. Yeah, they have witch hazel, and they're hemorrhoidal pads with witch hazel, which are pretty much because sometimes when girls have baby vaginally, you know, they push and all that stuff, and sometimes girls get hemorrhoids, so they give you these, to put in there. Obviously not everybody gets hemorrhoids, but they always give you these. This is a must-have when having a baby, pretty much, because it feels so good, because you're so sore and you have a cut or whatever, and it makes it feel so much better. So you put like two of these or whatever, but pretty much like 2 or 3 of these right here inside. So when you put it on, it makes it feel fresh. And then they give you this one, which is a pain relieving spray, and this, it helps relieve the pain, and if you have itchiness because you're healing or whatever, this helps you a lot. So these 2 are a must-have if you have a baby, like vaginally. Oh my god. And one thing more, when you go to the restroom, obviously you cannot wipe because you have a tear or you're sore, you know, it hurts or whatnot, so you cannot wipe. So you use these little bottles, and you pretty much just fill them up with warm water, and instead of wiping, you just squeeze and clean. So yeah, this is how you use the restroom. And then you start with the whole process of putting pads, putting this pads, and then the spray, and then pull them up, and then you're ready to go. And then that was like 10 minutes right there in the restroom. So after you have a baby, obviously if you tear, it's so painful. To pee, for my 3 pregnancies, from my 3 deliveries, every time I went to pee or whatever, it never hurt, it never burned or nothing, which that's cool. I don't know if it actually does, but at least not for me. But when you go to number 2, that, oh my god, like just the thought of doing number 2, it's so painful. Especially if you tear, because you're like, oh my god, like I'm like, you know, pretty much tear all down there, and then I have to push to like poop and stuff, and then it's like like the first time just thinking about it, I was probably in the restroom for like over 30 minutes, and now I'm like, right, so this little one just wants to be held. So she's falling asleep early. Anyway, as I was saying, the first time that I had to go to restroom to do number 2, oh my god, I was probably in the restroom for over 30 minutes. And not because I was like actually doing it, but because I was all thinking about it too much that it was gonna hurt when I started pushing or whatever, because I had tear with my other kids and I just didn't want to push. And just I was just terrified of like going number 2. So yes, the first time you do that, it's just, oh my god, it is painful. But I mean, just the thought of it, I think the thought of it is what terrifies you more than the actual pain. They do give you at the hospital, or you could get some medicine that's called some pills. They're called Olay, and it's pretty much a stool softener, and it makes the poop, you know, TMI, gross, whatever, but it's reality. It pretty much makes it softer, so when it comes out, it's not painful, and it's, you know, squishy, I guess you could say. I don't know, but yeah, I know it's nasty, but come on, let's be real, people. Breastfeeding. Breastfeeding, you know, they make it seem like, oh my god, it's so nice to breastfeed. It's like the best thing. Obviously, it is the best thing because it has a lot of benefits. You see pictures of girls like breastfeeding their newborns and they're all smiling and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I've breastfed my kids, like all 3 of them, but it is painful. Let me tell you guys, the first weeks are painful. Why these for me? They've been painful. You know, like sometimes you even bleed because the baby doesn't latch well. Like at the hospital for this little one, like she couldn't latch on this one. Well, we're 2 weeks in. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks in with breastfeeding, and she still can't really latch to this one. To this one, like it's okay, but not to this one. So at the hospital, she was having trouble latching on this one, so she started like kind of like doing like kind of like a blister on me, and I even started bleeding and stuff. And then even the nurse was trying to help, like was helping me for her to latch on correctly, and she would still do the same thing. So it's not all about like knowing how to make them latch. Pretty much something's on the baby. So it's painful to breastfeed. You know, you bleed, it hurts, you get blisters, you sometimes get blisters and whatnot, and it's painful. But I mean, it's worth it. You know, it has a lot of benefits for the baby. It's cheaper because formula. Come on, guys, formula is expensive. So breastfeeding is free. I think it's a lot more convenient, especially at night, because you just like take it out, breastfeed the baby, put it back in, and knock out. You know, you don't have to get up, go to the kitchen, do the formula, go back and feed the baby and whatnot. So it is better to breastfeed, but it hurts. So you have to keep that in mind. What are you gonna get? What do you want? Like something sweet? Huh? You want something sweet? Breast milk. Alright, so I'll finish the video right here in the restroom really fast because we started watching a movie in the living room and it's just easier for me to come over here and finish the video really fast. So yeah, so yes, your boobs do get bigger when you breastfeed. Obviously, they get bigger than how they were before you even got pregnant. But when you're done breastfeeding, your boobs do get smaller. Sometimes even smaller than how they were before you even got pregnant. So that sucks. Yes, you don't sleep good because you have to wake up every 2 to 3 hours to feed the baby, to change the diapers. And if you're pumping, then you get a lot less sleep. But it's all worth it. So after you deliver the baby, no, your stomach does not go flat. You still look like 4 or 5 months pregnant, and with time, it goes, you know, it goes away if you exercise and all that, obviously. But the first weeks, you still look pregnant. Like right now, I am 2 weeks postpartum and I still look pregnant. I still have a little fat. Whenever you shower and you get out the shower, you're leaking everywhere. Like from the top, obviously, from the boobs you're leaking milk, and then from the bottom you're leaking blood. So you get out of the shower and then you don't even know what to cover first. Pretty much, that's so nasty. So what I do is, like, before I get in the shower, I put, like, on my bra I put the breast pads, and then on my underwear I put the pad, and then I get out the shower and dry really fast, put that on, and I'm all set. But yeah, it's a big hassle to pee, to go to the restroom, to poop, everything. This video is not to scare you guys. I mean, having a baby, it's the best thing ever. I have 3 of them, and I would not change it for anything in the world. But these are things that people do not tell you, because there's a lot of nasty things and a lot of, like, TMIs. So a lot of people don't talk about these things, but I think it's very important to talk about them, because, I mean, it's something that happens. You cannot ignore it, and it's something really important that happens after having a baby. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. There might be things that I did not mention because I cannot think about them right now. But there's probably a lot more things that I did not mention. And like I said, everything that I talked about is pretty much about vaginal delivery. I don't know nothing about C-sections. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.